So 6 months later, and we're finally doing this Q&A.
Hey,
bro, what you mean, son?
Can I get some garbage?
Damn, my son looking like a bag of money, bro.
I wish, man.
What you mean, bro? You got the beats on your head, bro. You have $300 just sitting on your head, bro.
It must be nice to have OVO.
What are you saying, bro?
Wait. Embroider. Must be nice.
What up, bro? My homie from work.
Yeah. Oh, G.
Alright, guys. Come through. Okay, so I'm gonna have a familiar face. I'm gonna have him read the Q&A questions and I'm gonna just answer it. It's on my phone. I told you guys that I had put them in a separate folder in my camera roll just to be more organized. Alright, so first question. Who's the person?
NBA Games.
NBA Games.
What is your best shoes?
Well, of course, you know, we gotta go with that comfort. So it has to have something with boost. It's not gonna be Yeezys because I'm not trying to be on that hypebeast wave right now. I'm trying to be honest. And
so you would say your partners?
Ultra Boost in general. Just Ultra Boost in general. That's pretty much it.
If you have to keep one pair of all your collection, what shoe would it be? Asian kid.
One shoe out of all my collection. We got the classics. You know, we have some of the Jordans that are the really classic shoes. Adidas with the comfort, you know. I like being about the hype, but I also want to be about aesthetic and comfort. So I think I'm gonna have to go with another Boost. Another Ultra Boost. They're very versatile. They're very comfortable. Bro, I don't know, man. I'm just trying to be comfortable. You gotta think about it like this. Are you stranded on an island and you only have one pair of shoes? And you're trying to be walking around, surviving, breaking down coconuts, trying to survive and stuff. Like, you gotta be comfortable, bro. Ultra Boost.
So what? A coconut fall on your shoes and it breaks. It's not gonna get that dirty. It's dreadful. It's clean,
bro.
Next question.
Ultra Boost again.
Do you like Ronnie Fieg collabs?
Yes.
Keymaster.
Yes, I do. Ronnie Fieg collabs. If you guys know who Ronnie Fieg is, that's the guy that owns Kith, and he's done collabs with like Puma, Asics. He's done something with Adidas. I do like his collabs. They're pretty cool. Yeah, I've been on that Kith wave for a little while now. I don't buy much Kith because Kith is kind of expensive, but I do like his collabs. They're very hyped up sometimes, and they sell out pretty quickly. I like them.
Bruh, when did you lose your V card? Next question. Deadass.
He asked me when did I lose my V card.
Old enough, let's just say.
Next question.
We have children on this channel.
Yeah, my little brother watches my channel. People from my job watch my videos.
AK, what do you plan on doing once you finish college?
When I finish college, just keep doing what I'm doing. Just keep trying to chase my dreams. You know, reach for the stars. You know, and just be productive. And just live life, try to enjoy my youth, you know, a little farther.
What are your opinions on the OVO 12s releasing soon, cop or not?
January. He asked me what are my favorite 12s that are coming out in January, so it has to be the OVO 12s. I mean, I have them, but before I had them, I thought they were dope. I just feel like Drake should stop doing that whole white and gold, black and gold theme. Like, he should try to branch out to more colors, but I do like them. And I like what he's doing with the brand. It would be nice if he could just like lower the price just a little bit. That would be nice.
ACTV Productions, what was your first pair of Heat shoes?
It was probably either the Stealth Jordan 5s or those low top 14s that I had. The white and blue one.
Your boy Gio, do you plan for YouTube to be a full job? If not, what are you pursuing as a career?
Yes, I would. First of all, what up, Gio? Gio's been commenting on my videos. He's been a long time supporter, so shout out to Gio. And he's from Brooklyn too. To answer your question, Gio, yes, I do want to do YouTube full time. That is the goal. I love YouTube. I love what it does for me. Like, it makes me be creative, tap into my creativity, and it gives me something to look forward to in the next day. Like when I'm editing a video and I'm uploading it, like I'm looking forward to hear what you guys got to say about it.
PM Souls, what is your top 3 shoes in your collection?
Is of course a pair of Jordan 1s. If I had the bands still, it would probably be the bands, but for right now it's the Royal Ones. Number 2 is gonna be a pair of Yeezys, probably the 750s, and then the third shoe is probably gonna be an Ultra Boost. All right, so these questions coming up right now, there's like 4 or 5 that are from this guy right here himself. So let's hear what he has to
Yeah,
say.
but this was mad long ago though. You probably told them this stuff by now.
Ooh, I do have a job, yes, I do have a job.
Are you an only child? Does your dad spoil you like?
First of all, I might have to blur that name out because I don't want no drama. But
so you want me to read again?
No, it's cool. I'm gonna blur that name out first of all because I don't want no drama between the whole YouTuber thing. But no, I am not an only child. I'm an only child on my mom's side, but my dad has another kid with another person. He does not spoil me because first of all, I'm 22 years old. You know, like I said, I have a job, so I do buy my own stuff. That's why you don't really see me buying a whole bunch of sneakers all the time because I gotta save up and, you know, I can't always be spending money. I need to have money on me and stuff like that, you know, like just to have in case of an emergency. I work for my own stuff. That's the question.
Who is your favorite YouTuber? Only pick one.
Who is my favorite YouTuber? I haven't been watching Roman Atwood. Like the last video I watched of his was probably like sometime in December, and he uploads almost daily. So I'm like 6 months behind on his videos. And Fousey's cool too, but like, you know, Crew TV Keyks, like I like his content because he does vlogs, which is something that I like to watch myself, not just as a YouTuber. I like to watch vlogs, but then he also throws the sneakers into there too.
Do you want any kids? If so, how many?
Obviously I don't want kids right now, but in the future I would like to. Maybe I'll have 2. You know, depending on how life is going, you know.
Godfather. Anyways, this person's name is cut off, but I'm gonna still read it because it's a good question. Who's your favorite rapper?
Favorite rapper? I don't know if I have a favorite rapper, but I might have a favorite artist, and that might be homie Drake, you know. And I'm a
sudden embroidered.
Yeah, you see. So the reason why Drake is one of my favorite artists is because I've been listening to him for a long time, and I have still yet to be in one of his concerts, but that's all good. And back in high school when I was a freshman in my art class, we had to do a project where we had to draw somebody. It could be a celebrity, whatever. I chose Drake, and what was crazy about this project was that we had to have the picture of the person, and then we had this long piece of paper. We had to draw a grid on it, so we had lines going vertical, lines going horizontal, and based off of that picture that we had to draw part of it on a square on the grid. So it was like a proportion kind of thing, and it's like every week we had to do something, and like within weeks we just had the whole portrait, and it looked dope. If I can find that picture, I'll show you guys. But I drew a picture of Drake, and it came out pretty similar to him, and I'm kind of proud of that. So Drake is my favorite artist because he does hype music, he does the real lyricism, and you know, like he can get really deep into his thoughts sometimes. He's Team Jordan brand, so that's dope, and he has a dope brand, dope sneakers. So Drake. My homie Adam, I met him at the tour that Keyks and the Mamu Bros did last summer, and this was around the time when my sneaker collection was featured on Keyks. He was, I believe, the first person that recognized me, that said something to me. Yeah. Shout out to you, Adam. What did he ask me?
He said, when did you first get into sneakers, and also do you think that the New York sneaker game is more or less competitive than LA?
First got into the sneaker game sometime in elementary school. That's when I first started really liking sneakers. But of course, you know, I'm a little kid, and you know, your parents can't really afford that sometimes. So when I really got heavy into it was probably throughout high school. That's when I started buying more Jordans, and that was back then when you had to actually camp out for sneakers. You had to line up, and there wasn't really raffles going on. Now it's just reservations, and here and there, you know, you have a little raffle. But I've been in the sneaker game for a little while now. Competitiveness between New York and LA, I don't think there's much competition because there's a lot of like hyped culture out there in LA, and there's also a big hype culture here in New York.
New York, everyone tries to be like each other.
Yeah, that's true. Here in New York, a lot of people dress alike, especially like high schoolers. You see a lot of kids with the same sneakers, you know, you see people with like the same type of jeans. Like we be like, when stuff goes in style here in New York, people just ride the wave for too long, and then like it just dies. Like they just ride it too much. Oh, so all right. So I think LA's better. LA's better.
Too live. And what motivated you to do YouTube consistently?
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really that consistent. What motivated me to really like put out content was like when my boy Gio asked me, do you want to do YouTube full time? I do want to do YouTube full time, so I kind of gotta be uploading a lot just to get myself, just to have myself always in your subscription box, if you get what I'm saying. Some of you guys know this, some of you may not, but I'm into acting. So I thought that doing a YouTuber could kind of like bring me out to that whole scenery in the future. So that's why I do videos. But why do I do sneakers? You know, I'm not really sure why I chose sneakers, but I'm just using YouTube as a platform. Get me out there, get myself familiarized with the whole content and, you know, creating stuff. That's pretty much it.
Do you have any advice on approaching girls, and do pickup lines work?
First of all, just be yourself. Like, you may see what type of guys some girls like. Don't try to be those guys, you know what I mean? Sometimes, like, girls, they may like jerks, you know? Some girls like the jerks.
Don't be afraid to be a gentleman.
Yeah, just
because
be real.
If a shorty sees that you holding the door for, like, little things matter.
Yeah.
If a shorty sees that you holding the door open for her, she about to pay for something, you're like, nah, I got it, it's cool. But if you actually give them the time that they never had, they're gonna be like, oh, I need somebody like this.
Yeah. To answer your question about the pickup lines, I don't really use pickup lines.
As corny.
Yeah, I don't think you should do that. Just try to have a conversation with the person. Just try to let it be natural, of course.
Pickup line,
don't try to force it. Don't try to talk to a girl trying to bag her. You feel me? Just talk to her to get to know her. Let her know that you actually care about what kind of person she is. You know what I mean?
Make sure if you want the girl, don't be too friendly, because she might think you just want to be friends.
Yeah. Don't get friend zoned. Oh, that's my homie from work.
Yeah. Oh, G Mark. All right, so you know.
Yeah.
Any tips or tricks to beating the Keymaster?
I feel like he thinks that I know that Keymaster's a rig. I don't think that there's a trick to beating it. I think you just gotta keep playing. I guess that's what people be saying. You just gotta keep playing, you know, and eventually the odds are gonna be in your favor. You kind of just gotta get a feel for how the key works and how to put it in the slot, basically.
What made you start a YouTube channel? But they said also you should set up a PO box so supporters like me could send you stuff.
What's that person's name? Yo, shout out to you. Like I said, what made me want to start doing YouTube was that I'm into acting and I want to get myself out there. I want to get myself seen, I guess you could say. About the PO box, I do want to open one up in the future, but that has to be like later on in the future when I have a lot more supporters, you know what I mean? I would love to do that. I would like to sit there and open stuff that you guys send me. That would be dope, like letters or whatever, you know, whatever it is. That'll come soon in the future though, in the future.
What editing software do you use?
Final Cut Pro 10, it's great. There's also Adobe Premiere. I don't know how to use that. I've been using Final Cut Pro most of the time for like most of my videos. Before Final Cut Pro, it was iMovie because it comes with your computer, but Final Cut Pro, you do kind of have to pay for it. But I think Final Cut Pro has great editing and they have great effects and stuff like that. That's why I really like to use them. It is kind of pricey too, to be honest. It's kind of pricey.
What brought you into the game?
What brought me into the game?
What game? YouTube or sneakers?
I think it's sneakers. What brought me into the sneaker game? I always liked sneakers as a kid. Like I've been liking sneakers since like the Dub Zero era. If you guys remember Dub Zeros, like now they just sit on shelves, but back then those things used to sell out. I remember one time a pair of Dub Zeros came out around Christmas time, and I was a little kid, so we had Christmas vacation, and when I came back from vacation, I had the Dub Zeros, but I wore them so much throughout that little Christmas break that when I came back to school, they were kind of beat up. One of my friends was like, yo, those are nice or whatever, but yo, like what happened to them? Why they look like that? Because I beat them up in like that 2 week that we had off of school or whatever. You know, there's always different variations of sneakers. So what about you? What brought you into sneakers?
I feel like it was more YouTube too. And you also, I can't lie, you also, we used to have the same shoes like as a kid.
Yeah,
but
we used to be twinning.
And
it was unintentional. It was unintentional. Like we didn't even try to do that. We weren't even that close back then. Like we were not that close at all. His dad used to bless him as a kid.
Yeah,
like his dad used to bless his feet.
There was like a spray that you put on the bottom, DK, so my shoes won't get yellow. You was like, yo, leave this for you.
I don't think that worked. That's it for the Q&A, guys. If you guys want to know more about me, you know, you could ask more questions down below. We about to head to the city. He's going to DR in a couple days, so he's trying to like get his outfits out together. You know what I mean? And then we going to the Kendrick concert on Thursday at the Barclays. So if you guys are going to that concert with Travis Scott and Drum, whatever his name is, I don't even know who that is, to be honest. I just want to go for Kendrick and Travis. If you guys are going, let me know down below. I will see you Thursday, I guess.
If I gotta slap up, no.